Diaper Bank of the Ozarks, which is in Springfield, and it shares space in the great big Cross Lines warehouse, which is at the corner of Glenstone and Chestnut, or Trafficway. So that's where it is. It's a great big warehouse, and they donate space for the Diaper Bank to keep all of their supplies there. They started back in 2012, and that first year, the Diaper Bank organized in Springfield, and they are a distribution point. That is not a place that somebody goes to get diapers for their children, but they service a lot of nonprofits in the area around here. So in 2012, they had 7 agencies. They started with one lady who was a retired nurse and her husband who had moved to Springfield, and she was with Catholic Charities as a volunteer at that time, and they saw a need, and so she started it just single-handedly by herself and grew herself a network. She was not from our area. It's kind of amazing what she was able to do. So they started with 7 agencies, and that first year she handed out 5,000 diapers per month on average for those 7 agencies. Now just for a frame of reference, by 2017 they were up to 50 agencies and gave out 65,000 diapers per month with just those agencies. So a lot of daycares in town will get diapers from them because parents that can't afford diapers can't get daycare unless somebody can provide it. Most of the agencies that she uses, their clients are in the system. They get Medicare, they have TANF, they, whatever, food stamps, whatever they get. So they've got a big database. They try really hard not to let them duplicate getting diapers. You can't get diapers here, get diapers there. There is a big network of diaper banks like this, big distribution areas around the country. I believe when I asked her a year ago or so, she knows of 30. So this is the only one in Missouri. There aren't any in Kansas City or St. Louis. And it's kind of a growing movement across the country as poverty becomes more ingrained. That's one place where the kids, kind of fall through the cracks. It started with the children. And so if you have limited resources, you're a lot more likely to leave that child in his diaper all day long. They get horrible diaper rashes. That doesn't sound like it's a big deal, but when MRSA has come along, it's become a huge deal. Those kids can get septic from a diaper rash. And so not only are they in this diaper all day that is not comfortable for them, but then they're cranky. And if you're cranky and your mom has no money and she's in a bad mood anyway and she doesn't sleep very well, guess who gets the brunt of that? That poor child. So that leads to a big increase in child abuse. So just having enough diapers to put on your child can go a long way toward, helping that problem. So by 2019, there are several, and I keep saying she is no longer with the program. She retired for good, and it now has 1.5 paid people. That's all. Everybody else there is volunteer. And it is a big band of merry makers when I go down there, let me tell you. So in 2019 now, they have their biggest arm is the Greene County Disposable Diaper Distribution. So that's the one that serves all of these different agencies. All of the adoption agencies get diapers from them. The maternity home in town in Springfield gets diapers from them. There's a lot of parenting places, like if you are hooked up with DFS and they've got custody of your children and you've got to jump through these hoops to get them back. You go to classes every week. Part of the reward for going to classes is we'll give you a dozen diapers a week, that kind of a thing. So depending on how, what it is their program does, they get, the benchmark is 50 diapers per month per parent or per child. So that's not to supply all of their diaper needs, but that's to, go a long way toward it. So in addition to the big Greene County places, then they have the rural county distribution, which is where we come in. And I don't know how many of those she has, but but they're all around in the smaller areas. Most of them are in churches. And then they do have a cloth diaper loaning program, which I have a lot of people come to me and say, why don't they just use cloth? I washed diapers, what's wrong with doing that? And that's true, that's better for the environment, and it's, the upfront costs are more, but then you know, you don't have all those other. Well, an awful lot of our clients don't have washing machines and don't have money to put in the public washing machines, so that's a problem. And so then, yes, they can wash them out in the sink, and sometimes they do. But if a mother, you can't force her to use cloth diapers. So if a mother chooses to, they provide the diaper inserts, which is how cloth diapers are now. Those of you that are my generation, we had diapers that you folded and that was all there is to it. No plastic things. Now we have diaper inserts, which go in a cute little covering. We did this with my first grandchild, little diaper covers, and then you have to have a wet bag, the diaper pail over here that stinks. We don't do that anymore. No. They go into a wet bag, so you put them in the washing machine. But now the diaper bank will also give you detergent. So that's the big bonus right there, is they will also give you detergent. So I would say maybe 10% of their clients. I don't have any right now. I've had several express an interest, but I haven't lost them as clients. So I'm guessing they didn't go that route really. But that is available, and in Springfield, I think they have more that will go for that. That's one thing I don't think we have in this community is a laundromat.